Hello, Gateway Community College. This is Dean Alese for the live chat. Wednesdays at 2 with Dean Alese. I hope everyone is doing well. We're now officially 2 weeks into classes. So I hope everyone is getting logged into their classes and connected with their teachers. Go ahead and give me a shout out. If you're here, say hello. I'd love to shout you out. Let me know how classes are going. If you have still not registered for classes, we do have our late start classes that start today. So you're able to still register for late start classes at this point. We are open till 7 p.m. tonight. So 7 p.m. we're open for registration. So if you have any questions about registration, etc., you can give us a call or email us, or if you have to, like I said, we always prefer you to do email or phone, but if you need to walk in, we will be here until 6 p.m. We do close at 7. Which time is the bookstore open? So the bookstore is open 9 to 3, Nazir. So those are our bookstore hours. Let's see, the laptop scholarship came out from the foundation. We have so many people that are supporting you from the community and giving financial dollars to support you, and this is just one example of how that's being done. So if you want to apply for the laptop scholarship, you can. We actually have 60 laptops to give out. And you must be attending Gateway for the fall 2020 semester, and you have to have a GPA of a 2.0. Okay, so that's for our laptop scholarship through our foundation. Like I said, we always have such generous people that donate to our foundation, and we're so grateful here at Gateway for all of the support of our community to our students. So I encourage you to go ahead and apply to the laptop scholarship. Like I said, late start classes are starting today. The importance of really looking at your schedule. So make sure you're looking at your schedule and seeing what is, yes, thank you, Amy. That's the laptop scholarship information right there that she posted in the chat. So the late start classes, like I said, begin today, and you need to look at your schedule. So it would be a 9/9 start. So if you have a Wednesday class in the late start, today is the day. Hi, Brenna. How are you? Good to see you. How are classes going, though? That's a great question for everybody that's watching. How are your classes going? How are your LRON classes going? Your online classes? You could give your professor a shout out if you want. Our professors have worked really hard this summer to really get these classes set up in a fashion that you would feel connected to them and connected to the college. We have a lot of dedicated faculty and staff here at Gateway, so shout out to the faculty and staff at Gateway. The bookstore, please do not wait. Like I said, online is always the best to obtain your books. Any purchase over $100, the shipping is free. The bookstore is open and you're able to come in during the day. There has been some lines. We are asking for social distancing. Obviously, like I said, masks are required in the building, etc. So you're able to either have your books shipped or pick your books up here. Let's see. The last day for financial aid bookstore purchases is Friday, September 11th. So that's coming up very fast. So this Friday is the last day for financial aid purchases in the bookstore. So if you have financial aid and you're eligible for bookstore financial aid, again, Friday's the last day. Okay, so make sure that you get your books so that way you're ready with your financial aid. And so make sure you get that all done. Okay. The Writing Center, like I said, is open. Virtual tutoring support for the fall 2020 semester. Watch the GWCC website for more information. Our tutoring center through the Center of Educational Services is open. We are offering online and in-person tutoring. So you're able to schedule an appointment with a tutor on the links that are provided on the website. So Amy will put that in there. Let's see. Two of my daughters, which 2 of my daughter's classes, which began today, 9-9, had assignments in reading, no live teachers. Will this be the norm? So Sherry, it depends. If your daughters are taking online classes, then no. If the actual modality type says online, yes, that will be the norm. However, if it's LRON and there's a certain specific meeting time, then they should be there should be a live remote online instruction at a certain time. If a professor had to miss a meeting of the class for some reason, then they would put something on the blackboard with an assignment saying that they're not able to do the LRON for today, and here's the assignment for the next LRON. So I hope that helps, Sherry. If you want to email out to me, feel free, gw-dinastudents@gatewayct.edu, and we can go ahead and look that up for you. Okay? Hi, Brooklyn. Good to see you. Brooklyn, how are classes going? How are your LRON classes going, or your online classes? Give a shout out here. Okay. So yes, the tutoring support, like I said, so Amy just posted the tutoring webpage, and you could sign up for tutoring. Like I said, there's on-campus and virtual tutoring, okay? So you can sign up for either, whatever is your preference, okay? Just as a reminder, for the fall semester, we have a COVID-19 mask and social distancing guidelines. Masks are required to enter the building. Again, when you're putting on your mask, oh, where did I put my mask? I don't even know where I put my mask. But we have to make sure that it covers both your nose and your mouth, okay? So the mask would cover your nose and your mouth. And usually Dean Alese shows you that, but I'm not really sure I'm unable to show you that right now. Okay, Brooklyn, LRON are not ideal, but we're making the best of it. Great, Brooklyn. That's awesome. What a great thing to say. So, obviously we'd all love to be in classroom, but we know that that's not safe this semester. So I appreciate that comment, Brooklyn. They're not ideal, but our teachers are doing everything they can to make sure that they're working with them. Our student bills. So our payments are due. So if you don't have your payments in, or you haven't been set up on a payment plan, please feel free to reach out to our GW payments at gatewayct.edu to orchestrate that payment. If you're in process for financial aid and you're unsure whether you're going to get financial aid or not, you're able to put down a deposit. So again, reach out to our payments office to ensure that everything is all set for your semester. If you need a Gateway student ID, which you do to get into the building, what we want you to do is go to gatewayct.edu/ID cards, and you put in your information. This is such a simple process. Just put in your information, your student ID number, and go ahead and upload a photo. Make sure it's a clear photo of yourself, and upload a photo, and then they will email you when your ID is ready. If you're waiting on an ID and you're trying to get into the building, you can use another government-issued photo ID in order to get into the building, okay? But students will need to check both in and out of the building when coming to Gateway. When will Gateway Foundation scholarships credit to our bill? Brooklyn, really good question. I will email you. Because I'm not quite sure when that does happen. And it's usually after the freeze, Brooklyn, which is after we freeze all our data of the students that are in and after the add drop period. So I'm guessing that's when it's going to happen, but I'll get back to you with the specifics on that, Brooklyn. Thanks for asking. If you're in classes, we're doing 4 different modalities this semester. We are looking that we will be doing these 4 different modalities next semester as well. So I know we're starting to populate that schedule and people are asking. We would love to have more traditional classes or on-ground classes next semester, but we're unsure at this time what the regulations will look like. So we're preparing you for a semester that looks very similar to this semester. So we will have the on-ground classes like we have right now. If your schedule says traditional, trad, that means you're in an on-ground class. Okay, so that means you would report to the building, report to the classroom that's there as normal, right? If your schedule says hybrid, then the time that's reported on the schedule is actually the time that you would report on ground. Okay, so that's for our trad and our hybrid classes. Our online classes are classes that you need to sign into through your Blackboard, and you're given assignments, and there's not a particular time that you need to sign in. However, you do need to sign in often in a week in order to get your assignments. But there's not necessarily a particular time. Often your teachers will let you know when they're going to post some materials, and you're able to access those materials at some point during the day. The LRON, the live remote online courses, are the most like our in-ground classes, so our on-ground classes, sorry. So what you do is you log on at the time of class, and your professor will be there delivering either a WebEx or through Blackboard Connect or through Teams. So there's a couple different modalities that our professors are using in order to connect with their students. So through one of those modalities, you will be connecting with students and with your professor and receiving instruction. Okay, so a lot of people are loving the connectiveness of being able to see the class with the LRON, being able to see the instructor, being able to actively ask questions. So again, those are the 4 modalities. And for those that are starting on the late starts today, so for those that are starting, make sure you pay attention to your course modalities in order to know whether you need to log on or whether you're just logging into your class at the time during the day that's convenient to you, or whether you're showing up on campus. Okay, we've had some confusion with that, so we want to make sure that you're looking at your schedule. With all of these different changes, we've offered some technology support. We have some student technical training for remote learning, and that can be found at gatewayct.edu/technology support, okay? Technology-support. And that will help you teach you a little bit about Blackboard, logging into ComNet, utilizing WebEx, etc. So you can go to that technology support and get refreshed and know how to use all the different things we're using here. Our IT department is open for you as well. So if you need help with your computer, your device, etc., you can email gw-helpdesk@gwcc.comnet.edu in order to get support. Sometimes they're able to log on to your computer and really walk you through it, or they'll walk you through the process. For those students that do not have a computer and need to utilize our computer labs, you could do so by booking through our website, okay, through our computer lab website. SGA elections are taking place soon. I think nominations went out. I believe that they're due this Friday. Alfred, I really hope that I said that right. So SGA nominations are due this Friday. So if you want to get involved in SGA, I encourage you to look at the email in your email from Alfred to make sure that you get involved, okay? If you have any questions, reach out to him. You can go to, there's information about SGA on the website, www.gatewayct.edu/SGA, or you can email Alfred at gw-activities@gatewayct.edu. Brooklyn, have badges been activated for Temple? I believe that they have been. If you have an issue with your badge, Brooklyn, come into the building and let them know it's not working for Temple Street, okay? Let's see. Nicole, please ask professors to take a moment to add important due dates of assignments, exams, text, etc. to Blackboard if possible. Nicole, I think you suggested this. I did bring this to the Dean of Academic Affairs and let them know that there was a suggestion. If it wasn't you, somebody else has suggested it. So, so we appreciate your suggestions. Thank you so much. I can understand how that would help. So thank you again. Students that want to get involved in other clubs and activities on campus are encouraged to do so. You can reach out to that GW Student Activities email as well to join other clubs and organizations. I know Brooklyn is here from our nursing Student Nurses Association, so students that are interested in nursing can join that association. There's plenty of other clubs that we offer as well. So I really encourage you to get involved, especially during this time. Being connected to the college is really, really important. Students that want to start a new club for fall 2020 can also reach out to student activities. And we will be posting some events, so those are coming up. And for all of our new students, please check your emails as you were sent the orientation. So I want to make sure all of our new students get through that orientation. And like always, my Facebook Lives are every Wednesday at 2 o'clock. I really encourage you to go ahead and log on and find out what's going on here at Gateway and ask any questions in the live chat. If you have any questions that come in after the chat has been posted to the Facebook site, you can either email me at gw-deanofstudents@gatewayct.edu, or you can go ahead and put a comment into the chat for the live because I am checking the Facebook regularly, okay? So I hope everyone's having an amazing start of the semester. We're excited. If you are having difficulties, please feel free to reach out. We want you to be connected. The one last thing I wanted to talk about is engagement. It's very important, if you have not yet engaged with your professors that are in your classes, that you do so, okay? So if you have not reached out, it's important that you reach out and say, hey, I'm in your class and I haven't heard from you, okay? Again, remember to look at the dates of the start of your classes, okay? Because some of those classes start today, 9/9, our late start classes, okay? And some of them started August 28th. So make sure that you're contacting your professor and reaching out if you don't know. If you don't know how to email your professor, what I want you to do is, it's the first initial of their first name and then their last name at gatewayct.edu. So for me, it's A, and then it's Mulvihill at gatewayct.edu. Okay, so just so you know how to email your professor, but again, we want you to get connected with your professors so you can be successful in your coursework. You need to sign back up. Is it too late? Shanae, no. Today is the start of our late start, so if you need to sign back up, you can definitely sign back up. If you want to email me, Shanae, I can help you to facilitate that, okay? All right, so until next week, I hope you all stay safe and stay well, and I look forward to chatting with you again next Wednesday at 2. Talk to you soon. Bye.